whole plan was to do the car on at a budget and keep it mainly cosmetic apart from the airbags, and it was all going swimmingly well until it'd been on the road about a year. An idiot ran a red light, so I sort of nailed the brakes. There was a big knock, 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 bang. I'd stuffed up and hadn't threaded the air cleaner nut or rod far enough into the Holly carburetor, and the air cleaner had fallen off, and the engine ate the air cleaner nut, and basically it punched a hole through number 1 bore and was toast. So it ended up being almost the cost of the build of the car in another engine. Not a good look.
They're off. Going pretty.
Kick off. Well, I had my 36, sold it, and decided I wanted to get into like a mild custom. We'd been to Paso Robles in the States in 2006, and sort of got inspired with the whole, suede metal flake thing that'd been going on. And so I was looking around, actually saw a Thunderbird there that caught my eye same year, and it'd been done not in primer, but it had been shaved, looked pretty good, and I thought, sort of gave me a bit of inspiration. I figured that's what I'd do, so I started looking pretty well as soon as I got back. We found this one in Carlsbad. Guy sent a bunch of photos over, had a look at it, looked pretty good, body looked good, had a really nice interior in it, which was sort of a bit of a bonus. And so Steve Curl from Kiwi Shipping, he went and had a look at the car, drove it for me, was impressed with it, and he did the deal, paid the money on my behalf and shipped it back. It's a bit of an acquired taste. A lot of people don't do the T-Bird thing, they just don't get it. Until I saw that car in Paso Robles, I didn't really think T-Bird either. Then I saw the lines, and it looked so much cleaner with all the rubbish shaved off it, no door handles and all that sort of stuff. In the stock form, it really didn't do it for me at all. But then I thought, I could see what I visualised how it looked when it was done, and that inspired me to get into it. Yeah, my custom was always the plan. Parked in the shed, got the grinder out, stripped the chrome off, and started grinding away at the holes, and just found inches and inches of body filler in it. As it turned out, the body was not as good as what it was going to be. So the plan was originally just braze up the holes or weld up the holes, touch up the paint and be cruising, but it turned into an 18-month mission really. Craig at Kiwi Beat, he did some rust repairs in the rear quarters, and he let me loose with the MIG welder and showed me how to weld up the trim holes properly. Got it transported back to home and did all the filling and blocking and prep and priming and all that sort of thing here in the shed. I did it all the shiny green, and then partway into the build I thought, why am I doing this? I'm going to go suede. So I went to Smith's, and they mixed up some Lekla 2-pack epoxy, similar colour to Herhard and Merck, and the green on the metal flake roof is the green I was going to paint the whole car with some Roth flake in it, which Cascade Auto Finish did. I prepped the car, got it totally ready for paint, final sand. We wheeled it to John's booth, and over a couple of days John painted the suede green and the metal flake roof. The bags are a big change, but on the Thunderbird, Air Ride actually does a kit for it. It's supposed to be a bolt-in, but like old bolt-ins, it wasn't a bolt-in, but it is a pretty straightforward process. We took the shocks and springs out the front, put the shock waves in, and at the rear it's still got 2 leaf springs in it with just airbags over the leaves. Very straightforward setup. And Diffs R Us gave us a hand with that. We modified the brackets at the front so the shock waves would fit, so the shock waves mount down through the A-arms to make it lower. And at the back we beefed up the kit, and we added control arms in it to tie the rear end in nice and tight so there's no spring wrap up when you give it the welly. People asked, what's it like bagged? And it rides better than it did stock, and it handles well. The shock bays and that are adjustable, so put heaps of miles on it. South Island twice, Muscle Car Madness twice. Up north, been all over the place like a rash really. Yeah, lots of miles. Customs, I'd love to see more customs, be it mild or full customs, and I think there is a bit of a movement toward customs. I know a couple of guys at the moment that are either have bought in or bringing in Mercs to chop it into customs, and the mild custom, there's a few more suede cars with flake roofs running around, and it's a thing I'd really like to see happen more. It's a good, how can I put it? It's a nice, easy, affordable way to get into, you know, a cool car that's different and something the whole family can enjoy too. You know, my wife enjoys the car, she'll jump in it and head out with me, whereas my 36 Ford, it wasn't really her thing. It was noisy, it rattled, and you know, it wasn't that comfortable. This is sort of like driving a lounge around, and yeah, she loves it. So it's a bonus, you know, drive around the T-Bird and get Sharon comes along with me. It's good.